top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No season was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into
the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
The ball carrier. He's brought down
if you're a
by
football
Deion
guy,
Jones.
that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Right to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big run there by Gurley. 58 yards.
First and goal.
So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of
and the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Ryan. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
I got both my girls head to toe designer. Little bit. Let me feel my.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check 43. Quick dance. Come.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Raiders 0.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Complete to Darren
15 yards on the play. First down.
15.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And the Las Vegas
from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They will run the draw with Jacobs, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the 3rd down.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 50. Check 50.
He gives to Gurley. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you
42-yard
expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to... Hey, express. Check out.
Ryan. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Yo, Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but we know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a
first connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
59. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Mike's 5'9".
On 1st down, Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Raiders 7.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
On the play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas.
Number 11, Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs
Touchdown, Raiders.
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
Extra point
That
by
ties
Carlson,
the
up
game
and good.
at 14.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Carlson to kick
This
off
one
for the
tied at
Raiders.
14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And look at Julio Jones all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Younghoe Koo lining up.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
To number 11, Henry Ruggs. Touchdown,
on his way to
Raiders.
a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And this will be incomplete.
Ryan
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A gain of 4 yards.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders, and it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier, and this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Carr's pass.
A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now
Carr, after the
10.
incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. Third and 14. Carr to throw again. The open man here, Renfrow. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts
22 yards.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Complete to Darren Waller.
Darren Waller,
Raiders.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Tie the game. 28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
No hesitation.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now it's Ryan. Completes this short throw to Stacker, and he'll be out right at the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 44, Mike. 51, Sam. Check 3.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
Julio.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts
A gain of 20
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard
So
line.
here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, one set. 21. 54.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Watch out.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Eric
End
Harris.
result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check. Watch 54. 39. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
In punt formation for the Falcons.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception. interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Check, check. Lucky.
Now Gurley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Gurley, the ball
a nice
carrier.
run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Gurley.
Todd Gurley with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 42, Raiders 28. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
yards on the
46
play.
yards.
1st down, Raiders.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 19.
It's a gain of 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Going right side. He has Witten. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
To Jason
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. counter play with Jacobs. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Carr. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Marlon Davidson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
A 25-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise, and the Raiders are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Falcons 42, Raiders 35. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact,
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking downfield for and that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They go play action with Ryan. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Hayden Hurst, originally drafted by these Ravens, a first-round pick in 2018. And he was sort of overshadowed by Mark Andrews, who was a 4th-round pick that year. So Baltimore shipped him to Atlanta the offseason in a package that wound up netting the Ravens' J.K. Dobbins. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Another carry now for Gurley. And this carry brought to an end at the 8.
Gurley
good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
McMillan
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
3rd and 4.
Hey, check 24, check 24. 39.
Here's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Hayden Hurst.
Matt Ryan connecting on his fourth touchdown pass in the ball game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
On 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check three.
From the gun, it's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs.
Carr's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a gain of
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down.
Carr now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
To number 16,
Tyrell Williams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 49, Raiders 42.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
That's good.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
From the gun, it's Ryan. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jones.
That's good.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10.
That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You can't block me.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage.
Complete to Russell
Gain of 6
Gage.
there on first.
A 6-yard
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Younghoe Koo for
Has
the
been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
52.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Raiders
That
take
won't beat
over
us.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
29-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Check, block 54, block 54. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike spot 4, Mike.
On 1st down, Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24
had a very strong gain of 24.
And the Raider 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown,
Henry
Raiders.
Ruggs. 46 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
Good.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Taken down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
No gain on
as
the
they'll
play.
talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Ryan wants to throw it. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. it's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
By the Raiders.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Tyler Davison on the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
Carr to throw. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
3 yards. It's
first things first here. They got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there.
That's good.
But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Here we go.
Here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
To Calvin
the Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
Brings up
as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Ryan to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Falcons 59, Raiders 52.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Atlanta, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.